Okay, so video review of the DREAME L40 robot. So I've had this thing since August, probably been about 9 months I've had this. This currently runs in my small business. So I own a martial arts studio. Things that are really good about the robot, definitely the tanks are fantastic. And the product that they use to fill it, like barely ever actually runs out. It goes on forever, so I love that. I go through quite a lot of dust bags, which are here, just because of the size, but I think for like most people at home, you probably wouldn't. I've got about 2,300 square foot in my facility, so it's quite a lot. Things that I've noticed, the robot's pretty good at navigation when it comes to like the general like waiting room area. Let's do a thing. Underneath here, this part here, which is the wash bay, I just cleaned this out, but this tends to get like really dirty and it's really difficult to clean. So I know they fixed this on the latest model they did, the L30. But yeah, definitely like the wash bay area in here, it like does all the heat mopping and everything, which is great, but yeah, definitely a pain in the butt when it comes to cleaning that, and that can cause a little bit of smell because it doesn't always dry all the way. Yeah, overall though, really good cleaning. It gets all the corners really well with a little mop extend that like comes out. This area here, I've got about 600 square foot, which is in the office here, and does this like a dream, no problem, every night. When I get into the main room inside here with these mirrors, it tends to lose where it is inside the room just because it's got that LiDAR detector on the top, and then like it shoots the laser, but it hits the mirrors and then it gets lost. So it's kind of like hit and miss whether it actually does like the entire room at night here. But when it does it good, and it's about 2,000, I get about 2,000 square foot. I have to change the water, which is like the 4.5 liter and 4 liter tanks in here every day when it does a 2,000 square foot run. So that's about how much square footage you get. And I use most of the normal settings. The things that happen, so in terms of like tangles, I've never really seen the main brush tangle. Where it does tangle, I'll just flip this guy over here. You can see where it does tangle is inside here. And it tangles, I actually just cleaned this guy out, but it would tangle around here most of the time. So I have like this mat here, and I noticed that with the mat, because it's kind of like a little bit of like a straw mat, it definitely likes to tangle on the insides. Luckily, they're super easy. You just pop them off, and then you like pick out the gunk, and then you put it back in. So it's really easy to, you know, to clean and everything. Things that happen, mop pads are really good. I'd say they last quite a while, and you can like wash them out as well. Like I would recommend you do that, you know, every at least couple weeks, I'd say, just you know, because it doesn't always get like the deep inside here residue when it does the like the automatic wash pads on there. So like definitely pull that out, but everything's like super simple. I've replaced this guy a few times. It just basically pops off and pops back in as a new one to get the corners. The wheels never get stuck. Like there's never any like debris that makes it limited here when you know, I'm using it. So yeah, overall, like it's a very good unit. I just wish that it could do the main room a little bit more consistently inside there. But I think that's just more of like a tech thing right now, where like it's just not able to like navigate itself out properly with these giant mirrors here. I tried to like flip settings and everything inside the app. Oh, the app, by the way, is really good. It's a fantastic app. Really good at like generally showing you like where everything goes. Excellent overall. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it, especially for like houses and like anywhere that doesn't have large mirrors. So pick yourself up one. These guys are great. And I can't really imagine not having one of these guys right now. They're too good. Even if it is just for like the main room, like the amount of like foot traffic that I get in here from like kids and stuff every day, like it's definitely worth it just to have something kind of like go through and just give everything like a good blast off. In terms of like extra stuff I do, I've also got like a pump sprayer thing that I use every now and then. So what I'll do is I'll like pump spray like a little bit of like bleach or something on the floor here, because you can't put it inside the machine because it ruins the machine on the inside. But that definitely helps clean it all out. So hope this was helpful to you guys, and thanks, bye.
This is the coolest little robot. I have it scheduled to clean this room every day, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at a specific time. And it vacuums and it mops and it turns on its little headlight when it needs to see, when it doesn't have enough light. It's super cute. It goes back to the base and cleans the mop pads between cleanings. And there are 2 containers on the base. One is for clean water, one is for dirty water. And you just dump those as needed. And that's really the only thing that you need to do. And then you'll just have clean floors all the time. This thing is a lot of money, but it is worth it in my opinion, because once you have a clean floor, it just stays clean. Hello, little guy. Also, the sound is much quieter. We have a Roomba as well for vacuuming only, of course, and it's very loud. This isn't very loud. I could easily still watch television while this thing is running around. It's very careful about not hitting furniture. The other one likes to run into furniture. And there's also a setting, if you prefer it to actually clean around the furniture, where you actually have it clean the furniture legs too. But I don't have that turned on. It maps your home, and then you are able to rename the rooms or use their presets to set up your house map the way that you want it. And then you can schedule each room different times, different dates, as often as you want to. Make all kind of custom programs for that. It also has settings for deep cleaning. And it also detects carpet, and you can set it to just vacuum the carpet or ignore the carpet. I also have my program today set for vacuuming the carpet first and then coming back and mopping the floor after. Because when you set it that way, it goes ahead and leaves the mop pads on the base and comes and vacuums without the mop pads on there. It's really cool. It's very smart. I don't have anything negative to say about this little guy. Thanks for all your work, little dude.
So here is how I reboot the system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it off.
Restoring to factory settings.
So I close the lid. I'm gonna wait for the system to give me informations that to place at the dock, and I'm gonna show you something. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna turn it on, the device here at the light. Everything is correct. There is nothing inside. So after the song, I'm gonna place it back.
Welcome to use Dream Robot. Please open Robot's cover and scan QR code to download Dream Home app to view more operations.
I try to turn it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. No glowing. No nothing. It does not work. System. So I cannot do anything with the app to use the app with anything because it's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, I'll give you a quick look around it. If you want to see some good videos of it in action, go online to Just a Dad or Vacuum Wars. There's the water tank. There is the dirty water tank. That is, I believe that's 1 or 2 nights worth of work. We did get some effluent to put in there to help the smell, but honestly, this fills up so quickly we found that really you just need to empty it on a daily basis. Mop works great. You flip it upside down real gently, and note that yes, I'm very impressed. The mops.
Mop pads removed.
Yep, always super dry when I look at it, and I gave it a little bit of a smell test the other day just to see just what they were doing, and they smell great, almost minty. We've had this for about a week now, and you can see we did go with the upgraded brush, and there's no hair, despite the fact that we have 2 very hairy dogs. I cannot say enough good things about this. It took a little bit of time to adjust everything in the app and get it just right, but once we did, it's been really fun. I do not regret this purchase one bit.
Camera monitoring. Camera monitoring. No pets found. Camera monitoring exited.
come to 160